मुनित्रय प्रार्थना। येनाक्षर समाम्नायमधिगम्य महेश्वरात् कृत्स्नं व्याकरणं प्रोक्तं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। येन धौता गिरः पुंसां विमलैः शब्दवारिभिः तमश्चाज्ञानजं भिन्नं तस्मै पाणिनये नमः। वाक्यकारं वररुचिं भाष्यकारं पतञ्जलिं पाणिनिं सूत्रकारं च प्रणतोऽस्मि मुनित्रयम्। ओम नमः पाणिनिकात्यायन पतञ्जलिभ्यः शब्दविद्या संप्रदाय प्रवर्तकेभ्यो मुनिभ्यो महद्भ्यो गुरुभ्यः। सेकंड चैप्टर सेकंड पाद 22nd रूल अनेकमन्य पदार्थे इति बहुव्रीहि प्रकरणं प्रारब्धम् अस्माभिः in the last class. So we have dealt with only 3 vartikas there. Another 3 vartikas are there. For want of time we have not dealt with those vartikas in the last class. Now today we will take it up. One vartikam is pradibhyo dhatujasya uttara pada lopascha va bahuvrihi. प्रादिभ्यः प्रादिगणे वर्तमान शब्देभ्यः प्र परा अप सम इत्यादि तेभ्यः शब्देभ्यः धातुजस्य धातूत्पन्न शब्दः धातुजः धातोः उत्पन्नः शब्दः धातुजः धातुजस्य समासो भवति बहुव्रीहिः भवति उत्तरपदलोपश्च भवति. It is after pradi words whatever dhatujam is there, that dhatujasya, that particular word, it can be omitted. The first word should be pradi, pra, etc. Second word will be dhatujam. Third word anything else. Bahuvrihi samasah bhavati. Dhatujasya, dhatuja iti shabdasya uttarapadam bhavati. Pra, after pra, dhatujam will be the uttarapadam. That uttarapadasya lopah bhavati. Va vikalpena. We will take up one example. Prapatitam parnamasya bahuvrihi samasah. What does it mean? Prapatitam. Patitam means fallen down. Pran is completely, fully fallen down. Asya parnam prapatitam. That tree's leaf has fallen down fully. That is the meaning. So, ruksha shabdasya krite esah samasah. Prapatitam parnam pradiganaha. Patitam iti pat dhatoho dhatujam taprachayanta shabdaha. Fallen down, which has fallen down. Patitam will be the uttarapada lopa. Uttarapada lopasya uttarapada lopaha vikalpena bhavati. Prapatitam parnam ichukte iti samase patita shabdasya lopah kritaschet praparnaha vrikshaha. That particular tree which has lost one of its leaves, which has fallen down to the earth, that is called praparnaha vrikshaha. Athava patita shabdasya lopaha na bhavati chet prapatita parnaha vrikshaha. Both are acceptable. A similar example, prapatitam palasham asya. Palasham also leaf. Prapalashaha vrukshaha. Or prapatita palashaha vrukshaha. Patita shabdasya lopaha bhavati prapalashaha vrukshaha. Prapatita palashaha. Patita shabdasya lopaha na bhavati chet. That is the Vartikam of this Pratibhyo Dhatujasya Uttarapadalopascha. Next Vartikam is Nayaha Astyardhanam Bahurvrihirva Uttarapadascha Lopa Vaktavyaha. Nayaha Astyardhanam Shabdanam. Nayaha Uttarasya ityarthaha. Nayaha iti Panchamyantam. Naya iti avyayam. Nishedhatmaka avyayam. Nya ittu bhavati na. Nai na iti dvayam vartate avyaya prakarane. Same meaning. Not no. Nishedharthaka avyayam. Nayaha uttarasya astyardhanam. Asti ardhanam. Asti means it is there. Vidyamanam, that is existing there. Tesham shabdanam bahuvrihir vaktavyaha uttarapadalopascha bhavati. Kasya shabdasya, you can select your own. One example. Avidyamanaha putraha yasya. Avidyamanaha ityatra nai vartate. Nai akarattvena tat parivartitam. Nayaha nalopaha. Nayaha nalopaha. Nalopa kritascheta atishyati. Asishyate. Nai. After nai, if some words are followed, na will become a. Astyardhanam. Vidyamana is here the astyardha. Vidyamana is existing. Vidyate iti dhatuhu. Vidyate means exists. Sattayam eva. Yatha asa bhuvi. Asa bhuvi asti. Bhu sattayam bhavati. Vida, this is up a sattayam. So vidyate. Vidyate means it is there. It exists. Vidyamana is the asyardha shabdaha. Asyardha means asti ityardhe. In the same meaning of asti with dhatuhu. Vidyamanaha, existing one. Avidyamanaha putraha yasya. That means a person whose sons are not existing. That means sons are not born. Not having.
Aputrasya.
Aputraha bhavati. Uttarapada lopaha. Vidyamana iti uttarapada. Uttarapadam. Tasya lopaha. Aputraha. Avidyamana bharya yasya. Abharyaha. Bharya iti akaranta sri prachaya. Akaranta strilinga shabda. Atra samase kim bhavati? Samasasya arthaha purushaha. So purushasya pumlingatvena samasopi pullinge bhavati. Bahuvri samasasya etadeva lakshanam. Samasasya arthaha kasmin arthe bhavati, kasmin linge bhavati, tad lingameva samasasyapi bhavati. Avidyamana bharya yasya. A person whose wife is not existing. Abharyaha. Here also vidyamana shabdasya lopaha. Another vartikam, subadhikare astikshīrādīnām bahuvrīhirvaktavyaha. Subadhikare astikshīrādīnām. He has given the samasa itself. Astikshīra. This is the samasa. Subadhikare astikshīrādīnām bahuvrīhirvaktavyaha. So they should be classified as bahuvrihi samasa. Here, subadhikare ityasya kim pradhanyam? Samasa prakarane supasaha samasyate. किंतु तिगंतम सुपासः न समस्यते. Very rarely in Veda it occurs. We have given an example also. In Laukika bhashayam subantam subantena samasyate. Upapadam ating ichuktam purvam. So tigantam subantena na samasyate laukika bhashayam. Sadharanataya. Here in the subadhikara, this is subadhikara, samasa prakaranam. Sup supa iti adhikara sutram. So subadhikare asti kshiradinam bahuvrihi. Asti kshira adinam. Asti kshira means here asti is having kshira, milk. A cow having milk. It becomes asti kshira. So asti shabdasya kshira shabdena samasaha bahuvrihi. This is classified as bahuvrihi. Because strictly as per rules, asti, if it is tigantam, but here the fact is, asti is not tigantam here. Even though asti, asadhatoho tiprachayena asti iti latlakare ekavachanam bhavati, तथापि अव्यय प्रकरणे अस्ति नास्ति इति अत्र अव्ययत्वेन पठितौ. अस्ति नास्ति अव्ययत्वेन पठितौ अव्यय प्रकरणे. So here asti should be can be taken as avyayam. So avyayat samasah. Avyayat bahuvrihi bhavati iti पूर्वम् उक्तं किल. पूर्वं वाटिके avyayat bahuvrihi bhavati. So we can, if you take it as asti as avyaya, that can be supported. This can be defended. So asti kshira. Asti is here avyayam. What sort of avyayam? Vibhakti pratirupakam avyayam. In avyaya prakaranam we have dealt with three kinds of avyayas. Some avyayas are vibhakti pratirupakam. They resemble like vibhaktyantam. Asti, example. They resemble like vibhaktyantam. Some avyayas are tiganta pratirupakam. And some avyayas are swarahiva. A iti avyayam. A iti avyayam. O iti avyayam. O ascharye. Ichadishu. Sarvesham swaranam acham avyayatvam vartate kesuchana niyamita ardheshu. Niyata ardheshu. Now we will go to the next rule. 2:25. Sankhya avyaya asanna adura adhika sankhyaha sankhye bahuvrihi iti vartate. Sankhye iti saptami. Vishaya saptami. Sankhye ityarthe. या संख्या वर्तते तया संख्यया समासः. संख्येये इत्यर्थे या संख्या, संख्येय and संख्या, there is a little very narrow difference. संख्या means संख्यावाचक शब्दः, numeral. एकम, द्वे, त्रीणि, चत्वारि इत्यादयः संख्या शब्दाः. They are numerals. संख्येयः इत्युक्ते संख्या इति अनन्तरम् एय प्रत्ययान्तः, तद्धित प्रत्ययान्तः. संख्येय मीन्स् तस्य संख्या अस्ति इत्यर्थे संख्येयम्. What is the difference between the mere numeral and this संख्या शब्देन संख्येय शब्दस्य अर्थः? What is the difference between? संख्या means the word so numbered. संख्यावाचक शब्देन यः शब्दः उक्तः यत् संख्यातं, that is numbered so numbered इत्यर्थे. So संख्येये इत्यर्थे so numbered in that meaning, when a Sankhya-vachaka Shabda is used, that Sankhya-vachaka Shabda avyayena saha samasyate bahuvrihi bhavati asanna shabdena saha samasyate bahuvrihi adura iti shabdena adhika iti shabdena punar sankhya-vachaka shabdena संख्यावाचक शब्देन संख्येयार्धे समासो भवति एवं तद् विश्लेषणं कृतं चेत् संख्येये इत्यर्थे या संख्या वर्तते सा संख्या अव्यय आसन्न अदूर अधिक संख्याशब्दैः समस्यते बहुव्रीहिर्भवति. We will take examples. प्रथमं संख्येय इत्यर्थे संख्या शब्देन अव्ययानां बहुव्रीहि समासः. उपदशाः इति उदाहरणम्. उप means समीपं, nearly. दशाः, दश इति संख्यावाचक शब्दः. This word उपदशाः so numbered इत्यर्थे अस्ति. That means upadashaha means nearly 10. Nearly it is numbered as 10. 1, 2, 3, 4 numbered. 1, 2, 3, 4 are individually sankhya vachakas. Sankhyeya means so numbered. Dashanam samipe ityarthaha. Upa means samiparthaka avyayam. Upadashaha ichute dashanam samipe ityartha. What does it mean? Dashanam samipe 9 or 10, 9 or 11. Kati santi tatra tasmin samaveshe kati jana santi iti prasne kute upadashaha, nearly 10. That is 9 or 11. 9, 10 or 11. Upadashaha. 9 or 11 only you have to take, because dasha is already there in the. So this is upadashaha, upavimshatihi ichadayaha, upavimshaha. Sankhya-arthe bhavati kila upavimshaha. That means 19 or 20. Second, sankhya-arthe sankhya shabdaha आसन्न शब्देन समासः. आसन्न दशाः. This is also almost equal to near. Asanna means near, nearby. Near to 10. Dashanam asannaha iti vigrahavakyam. Punaha nava or ekadasha. Asanna vimshaha. The so numbered as 20 or numbered as 21 or numbered as 19. Asanna vimshaha. Third, sankheyarthe sankhya shabdena adura shabdasya samasah bahuvrihi. Adura dashaha. Same meaning. Adura means not far off. Samipam. Adura vimshaha. Last, sankhyeya ityarthe sankhya shabdena punas adhika shabdasya samasah. Last but one. Adhika shabdasya samasah. Adhika dashaha. Just more than 10. Dashanam adhikaha iti vigrahavakyam. Ekadasho va ekadasha or more. Ekadasha, dvadasha or more. The last one is sankhye arthe sankhya shabdena sankhya shabdasya samasah. So both are sankhya only. The uttarapadam and purvapadam sankhya vachaka shabdaha. It will be in sankhye arthe. Dvau va trayo va इति विग्रहवाक्ये द्वित्राः द्वौ वा त्रयो वा द्वित्राः. That means 2 or 3. Here or means it is not in vikalpartha. It is in the uchartha samshayartha. Maybe 2,
or 3.
maybe 3. Samshayartha expresses doubt of the exact number. त्रिचतुराः. त्रिशब्दस्य चतुर्शब्देन समासः. त्रिचतुराः. That means maybe 3 or maybe 4. द्विदशाः. Another example. अत्र द्विः दश. द्विः इति सुच्चिप्रत्ययान्त शब्दः. 2 times. द्विः भोजनं करोति इत्यर्थे द्विः भोजनं करोति दिने. He takes meals twice a day. Twice इत्यर्थः द्विः. त्रिः thrice. चतुः 4 times. अनन्तरं पञ्चवारं षड्वारं सप्तवारम् इत्यादि. सो द्विदशाः इत्युक्ते विग्रहवाक्यं द्विः दश इति विग्रहः. That means dasha sankhya multiplied 2 times. Here dvi is a sankhya vachaka shabda, dasha is also vakya sankhya vachaka. But the meaning is dasha sankhya multiplied twice. Dvihi twice. That is 2 into 10, 20. These are the examples. Now संख्येये संख्यावाचक शब्दः इति आरब्धम्. वृत्तिवाक्यं संख्येये इत्यर्थे संख्यावाचक शब्दः आसन्न अदूर इत्यादि शब्दैः समस्यते. Why it is told like this? We will take a counter example. पंच ब्राह्मणाः. This is not a samasa. This is not a बहुव्रीहि samasa. पंच ब्राह्मणाः. पंच इति संख्यार्थे. ब्राह्मणास् हू आर नंबर्ड इन 5 संख्यार्थे अस्ति. किंतु ब्राह्मण शब्दः दिस इज ब्राह्मण इति शब्दः संख्यावाचक शब्दः नास्ति. सो संख्येये इत्यर्थे संख्यावाचक शब्देन भवति किल. सो ब्राह्मणाः इति पंच इति संख्यार्थे अस्ति, किंतु ब्राह्मण इति न संख्यावाचक शब्दः. सो दिस विल नॉट बी ए समास. अव्यय आसन्न अदूर अधिक संख्याः संख्येये इत्यर्थे इत्युक्तं किल. व्हाई दिस अव्यय आसन्न अदूर अधिक संख्या? ओनली विथ दीज वर्ड्स बहुव्रीहि समास कैन बी फॉर्म्ड. फॉर एग्जांपल ब्राह्मणाः पंच. पंच इति संख्या शब्दः. उत्तरपदं. पूर्वपदं ब्राह्मणाः. ब्राह्मणाः इति आसन्नादि वर्गे नास्ति. आसन्न अदूर इत्यादि वर्गे ब्राह्मण शब्दः नास्ति इति कृत्वा अत्र बहुव्रीहि समासो न भवति. ऑफ कोर्स पंच ब्राह्मणाः, दिस कैन बी मेड ए द्विगु समास. That is different. Dvigu समास is different. संख्येये इति किमर्थम् उक्तम्? संख्येये इत्यर्थे संख्यावाचक शब्दः इत्युक्तं किल. Why this संख्येये? अधिका विंशतिः गवाम् इति उदाहरणम्. अधिका विंशतिः गवाम्. अधिका विंशति शब्दः दिस इज इन द अर्थ ऑफ संख्यानमेव गणनमेव, किंतु संख्येय इत्यर्थे नास्ति. अत्र संख्यायाः सूचना नास्ति. No fixed number is meant there. Adhika vimshatihi. More than 20. Fixed number is not there. Next sutra. Dignamani antarale. Bahuvrihi. Dignamani antarale. Dignamani ye antarale ityarthe santi. Dignama द्वि शब्दद्वयं दिग्नाम शब्दद्वयं यद् अंतराले इत्यर्थे वर्तते तद् बहुव्रीहि समासो भवति. दिग्नामानि इत्युक्ते दिशां नामानि दिग्नामानि. दिक् मीन्स् डायरेक्शन. ईस्ट, वेस्ट, साउथ, नॉर्थ, दे आर डायरेक्शंस. संस्कृते किं भवति? पूर्व, अपर, पश्चिम, दक्षिण, उत्तर. दिग्नामानि सुबंतानि अंतराले वाच्ये समस्यन्ते. अंतराल, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस अंतराल? अंतराल दिक्. दिशयोर मध्ये यद् अंतरालं वर्तते इंटरमीडिएट डायरेक्शन. दिश द्वयोः दिशयोर मध्ये ईस्ट एंड साउथ, ईस्ट एंड साउथ मध्ये यद् वर्तते डायरेक्शन, that is intermediate direction, that is called antarala dik. There is no specific word in English. Antarala dik.
Direction.
Corner.
Corner.
A direction in the middle of two directions.
Like northeast.
But there is no, is there any fixed name? Just like east, west, they are the names of directions.
Right.
So, antarale vartamane dvayoho dishayor madhye vartamane dignamani bahuvrihi samaso bhavati.
Direction or region at an equal distance.
Equal distance.
Equal distance.
Okay.
Between north and south.
Udaharanani दक्षिणस्याश्च पूर्वस्याश्च दिशोः antaralam. Whatever intermediate direction is there between south and between purva. Purva means east. Whatever intermediate direction is there between east and south, it is called southeast. Here it is called Uttara, Dakshina and Purva, they are Sarvanama. So, Dakshina Purva iti samasaha. Dakshina Shabdasya Purva Shabdena samasaha. By this Purva iti Dirghantam, because Dik iti Strilinga Shabdaha. Dakshina Purva Dik. That is Antarala Dik. Between Dakshina and Purva, south and east, southeast direction. Purvasyascha uttarasyacha dishoho yad antaralam tad purvottara dik. Purva shabdasya uttara shabdena samasaha. Purvottara dik, northeast direction. Uttarasyascha paschimaya dishoho yadantaralam. That particular direction in the intermediate between Uttara and Paschima, that is north and west. North west iti uchyate Angla bhashaya. So Uttara Paschima dik, north west direction. Paschimayascha Dakshinasyascha dishoho yadantaralam Paschima Dakshina dik, south west. Here there is a Vartikam. Sarvanamnaha vrittimatre pumvadbhavaha. These words Purva, Uttara, Paschima, Dakshina, they are studied in Sarvanama Gana, Sarvadi Gana. they are called sarvanamas. So sarvanamnaha vritti matre pumvadbhava. When you combine it with some other words, pumvadbhavaha bhavati. Strilingasya pumvat bhavati. Here, for example, Dakshinayascha purvasyascha. Purva Dakshina iti Strilinga Shabda. The first padam Dakshina Purva iti Samasaha. Dakshina Purva iti bhavitavyam kila? Na bhavati. Dakshina Shabdasya Pumvat Bhavaha. Because this is listed as Sarvanama in the Sarvanama Prakaranam. Dakshinayaha Dakshina iti Pumvat Bhavaha. Generally, all the directions are in the Srilinga only, but that Shabda has emanated from Dakshina Shabda. Dakshina iti Srilinga Shabda, Dakshina Shabda deva utpannam kila. Top prachayantena. So, Dakshina will become Dakshina in Vritti, Samasa Vritti. Dakshina Purva. Evam eva Purvottara. Purva is the right word, Srilinga word for dik. So, Pumvad Bhave Purva. Uttara Paschima. Uttara iti Akaranta Shabdaha. Tasya Pumvad Bhave Uttara. Paschima iti Akarantaha Srilingaha. Pumvad Bhave Paschima. Here, in this particular Samasa, there is one thing to be noted. As per our beliefs, for every direction, there is a presiding deity, presiding God. Dikpalakaha iti uchyate. Uttara dik, who presides with the Uttara dik direction? Indra. Kubera. Purva dik. Purva dik, the Balaka, Dikpalakaha is Indra. Deities. So, this Antarala Dik Shabdaha, this Antarala Dik Nasti, Dignamani, Yaha Tasyam Dishi Dikpalakaha Vartate, Tat Sambandhinaha, Tasya Dikpalakasya Namna Tadhita Prachayantena Uchyante. For example, because Indra is the presiding deity in the direction of east, Purva Dik is called Aindri Dik. Indra Sambandhi Aindri. Uttara Dik, Kubera is the deity. Swarga. You have got Kuberasya Rajyam Swarge Bhavati. Amaravati Chasya Nama. Pradhana Pattanasya Nama. So that is called Uttara Dik. Uttara Dik is called as Kauveri. Kuberasya Idam Kauveri. So Kauberam. So with these particular words, you cannot replace these words in Samasa, just like for Purva you can't replace Aindri, and for Uttara you cannot replace Kauberam. So actually the Samasas can be formed only with the original names, not with the names emanating from the Dikpalaka's name. So Aindri and Kauberi, they cannot be formed into a Samasa. We'll go to the next sutra. Tatra tena idamiti sarupe. Tatra tena idam iti sarupe. Bahuvrihi. Tatra means saptamyantam. There. Tena iti tritiyantam. Tena, with that. Idam iti pradhamantam. Idam, here we have to add some words to completely understand the rule. Tatra, tasmin deshe, तत्र गृहीत्वा, तत्र गृहीत्वा, सप्तम्यन्तं, तत्र गृहीत्वा तेन आयुधेन, तेन प्रहरणेन, प्रहरण मीन्स आयुधम, तेन प्रहरणेन, प्रहरणेन अथवा आयुधेन इदं युद्धं प्रवृत्तम्। अत्र युद्धं प्रवृत्तम्, a fighting has taken place. Fighting has been taken place with ayudhams, sarupa ayudhams. प्रतिस्पर्धिनः यद् आयुधम् एकेन प्रतिस्पर्धिना स्वीक्रियते तदेव आयुधम् अन्यस्यापि भवति. So the fighting continues with the same type of praharanam, with same type of sarupam ichukte tad. So there a fighting is taking place by taking the, suppose there is no particular ayudham, how do you fight? मुष्टिघातेन अथवा केशेषु गृहीत्वा, केशेषु गृहीत्वा, कचे गृहीत्वा, taking the kacha means केशपाशः, जड़ा इति उच्यते तेलुगु भाषायां. What do you call in English?
Plate something. Plait.
Because they don't have jada, they leave the hair as it is in Western world. So there is no question of tying it in knots. So that which is tied in knots is called kacha. So kache gruhitva yuddham pravuttam, keshesu gruhitva yuddham pravuttam, dandena. So here, because the sarupa shabda is there, the ayudham should be sarupam. Hair also and kacha also, they are ayudhams. Not outside ayudhams, but inside the body. So, sarupa shabda, saptamyanta sarupa shabda, two sarupa shabdas in saptamyantam, tena iti trutiyante idam ichetasmin arthe samasyete bahuvrihyascha samaso bhavati. Either tena, we have to take it as tena praharanena, tena ayudhena, tatra ayudham gruhitva. Idam means idam yuddham. So sarupa grahanam krutam atra. Sarupa grahanena kim bhavati? Karma vyatiharaha bhavati. Karma vyatihara istuti karma vyatihara istuti kriyayaha vinimayaha. Ya kriya kriyate ekena तदेव क्रिया अन्येनापि क्रियते. एकः युद्धं करोति केशेषु गृहीत्वा, अन्योपि केशेषु गृहीत्वा एव करोति. दिस इज कॉल्ड कर्म व्यतिहारः, क्रियाणां विनिमयः, एक्सचेंज ऑफ क्रिया. Taking the two saptamyanta words in the same shape and making them the tools of fighting. When a fight takes place, the two words will combine. The saptamyanta two words, they combine, and the samasa is called bahuvrihi samasa. Examples: kesesu cha gruhitva idam yuddham pravuttam. All these things will not be in the forming samasa. Kevalam kesesu saptamyanta padam. These two saptamyanta padams only will be remaining in the samasa. But Vigraha Vakyam we have to write kesesu cha gruhitva idam yuddham vruttam. Here kesha shabdat saptami. केश केश इति भवति. There are some alterations to be done in this samasa. Here, karma vyatihare ich pratyayah iti sutrantanam vartate. Karma vyatihara yatra karma kriyanam vinimayah bhavati ya kriya ekah karoti sa eva kriya anyaihi api kriyante. Then it is ichi is the samasanta pratyayah. I. So kesha keshi plus e. Kesha kesha plus e. Kesha after kesha e is the ich pratyayah. Tadhita pratyayah. So kesha plus e will be keshena bhavati. Yasyeti chait sutrena kesha shabdat akaraha ante akaraha akarasya lopaha bhavati keshi bhavati. Anantara karyam anyat karyam ekam vartate atra केश केशि अन्येषामपि दृश्यते इति दीर्घ प्रकरणे वर्तते. अत्रापि प्रथम पूर्वपदस्य दीर्घत्वं केशा केशि इज द फाइनल रूपम ऑफ द समास. केशा केशि युद्धम इत्युक्ते केशेषु च गृहीत्वा युद्धं प्रवृत्तम् इत्यर्थः. एवमेव कचे च गृहीत्वा युद्धं प्रवृत्तम. कच प्लस कच पूर्वस्य दीर्घः इकारः प्रत्ययः कर्म व्यतिहार प्रत्ययः. कचा कचि युद्धम. दंडैश्च प्रवृत्तम युद्धम. They are using the sticks as the ayuda, as the weapons. दंडैश्च प्रवृत्तम युद्धम. दंड प्लस दंड ई विदीर्घः. दंडादंडी दंडादंडी युद्धम मीन्स दंडैश्च आयुधैश्च प्रवृत्य युद्धम प्रवृत्तम. मुसलेन च प्रवृत्य युद्धम प्रवृत्तम. मुसल शब्दः. मुसल मीन्स रोलिंग स्टिक, रोकली. मुसला मुसली मुसल शब्दः पूर्वस्य दीर्घः मुसला मुसली मुसल प्लस ई मुसला मुसली. Why this sarupa grahanam has been made here? If it is not, if the ayudham is not sarupam, not in the same shape, then this bahuvrihi samasa cannot be formed. Udaharanam halaischa musalaischa prahutya idam yuddham pravuttam. One party has taken halam. Halam means nagali. Nagali means English. Plowing instrument. Plow. One party has taken plows as the weapons. The other party has taken musalam, rolling stick. So the ayudhams are not sarupam. They are no doubt ayudhas, but they are not sarupa. They are not in the same shape. So here bahuvrihi samasa will not be formed. We have to simply state as a sentence only. Halaischa musalaischa prahutya yuddham pravuttam. Next sutra. Tena saheti tulya yoge. Bahuvrihi. Tena saheti tulya yoge. Tena saha iti tulya yoge iti vibhagaha. Saha iti shabdaha yada tulya yoge bhavati. What is tulya yoga? Tulya means samana.
Equal.
Samana yoga. If in samana yoga, yoga means you have to take the kriya. If one kriya has been done, one action has been done, both of them together, both do the same action. So saha iti shabda swarupam tulya yoge vartamanam. Tulya yoga means same two persons, they are doing the same action. Tena iti trutiyantena saha samasyate. Saha iti shabdaha तेन इति तृतीयांतेन समस्यते बहुव्रीहिश्च समासो भवति. Here Tulya Yoga we have to understand properly. The persons connected by Saha, that is two persons are doing. One person is main person, the second person is subsidiary person. Sahayukte apradhane iti vibhakti sutram. Next chapter we are going to take up these things. Sahayukte apradhane. When two persons are doing the same action, apradhana vishaye, apradhanasya vishaye saha iti vaktavyam. Lakshmanena saha Ramaha gacchati. Vanavasam. Rama is the pradhana purushaha tatra. After all, Rama is ordained to go to forests, not Lakshmana. Lakshmana has simply accompanied him. So, Lakshmana iti apradhanaha. So, saha shabdaha apradhanena saha bhavati. Lakshmanena saha. If you want to name the second person only is the pradhana shabdaha, you can say Lakshmanaha Ramena saha. But in this context, because Rama is the chief person who is supposed to go to forest, so Lakshmanena saha. So the saha iti shabdaha, it connects two persons. Those two persons, they should do the same action. Tulya yoga means they should be indulging in the same action. Then this will become a samasa. Udaharanam sahaputrena agataha pita devadattaha. Otherwise sahaputrena agataha devadattaha. Devadattaha has come along with his son. Here Tulya Yoga is there. Why Tulya Yoga? The action is coming. Coming has been done by both together. Both have done the same action. Together they have done. Apradhane, putraha is apradhanam here. Devadattaha is pradhanaha. So apradhanena saha shabda. Saha putrena agataha devadattaha ichukte saha putra iti samasaha. Va upasarjanasya iti sutrena saha ityasya sa iti adeshaha. Saha is replaced by the word sa. So saha putra iti samasaha. Saputra. Saputraha agataha devadattaha. Saputraha devadattaha. Sachatraha. Sahachatrena agataha guruhu. Atrapi agamana kriya done by both. And chatraha iti apradhanaha, guru is pradhanaha. So saha shabdaha chatrena saha bhavati. Saha chatrena agataha guruhu sachatraha. Sachatraha agataha. Sachatraha is the bahuvri samasaha. Sakarmakaraha bahuvri samasaha. Sahakarmakarena karyam karoti. This doing a particular action has been done by both the pradhana person as also his assistant, karmakara, servant. Karmakara means servant who helps in jobs. So sahakarmakarena karoti icharthe sakarmakaraha. Here one aspect we will deal now. Tulya Yoga ichuktam kila. How did we explain this Tulya Yoga? In a particular action, both should participate. So, a particular action has been described in the sentence, but saha iti upayuktam, that is, both of them are not participating in the action. Example is, sahaiva dashabhihi putraihi bharam vahati gardabhi iti vakya. Gardabhi bharam vahati. The she donkey, it carries the burden. Also it is carrying putras. She donkey. young putras are there. So that she is carrying them also. So here, dashabhihi putraihi, 10 sons. They are riding the she donkey. They are hanging with the she donkey. Some are hanging on the Prustabhaga, some are hanging on the tail, etc., etc. So, this Gardabhi, she donkey, is carrying the burden along with the 10 putras. Not that the putras are also carrying burden. The burden carrying, this action is being done by only Gardabhi, not by putras. So here, Tulya Yoga is not there. That is why here Saputraha iti samasaha na bhavati. Then there are some certain words used not in this sense but used as bahuvrihi samasa. Sakarmakaha iti ekah shabdah. Salomakaha. Sapachakaha. Their vigraha vakyam is like this. Vidyate karma yasya. A particular dhatu which takes along with it karma shabda, it is called sakarmakaha. Avidyate karma yasya akarmakaha. Here akarmakaha sakarmakaha iti atra sakarmakaha iti ka samasanta pratyaya bahuvri samase samasanta pratyaya. So sakarmakaha iti vigraha vakyam, this is not in the same meaning tena saheti tulya yoge. Both this dhatu and this karma, they are not doing any particular function together. But this has got karma. In that sense, vidyate karma yasya. This is bahuvrihi, but not in the same sense. So, tulya yoge iti visheshanam yat krutam asti sutre, that is only rare. It did not necessarily, tulya yoga need not necessarily be there. In this akarmaka, sakarmakaha, salomakaha. Salomakaha ichukte lomani vidyate asya. Vidyante asya. Lomani means hair. Sapachakaha. Pachaha vidyante asya. Having pachaha. Pachaha means wings. So, tulya yoge iti visheshanam, it cannot be applied here. Because no particular action is. It is having pachas. It is having karma. It is having loma. So, only matupadhe bahuvrihi samasaha. Matupadhe means having in the sense of having. So, here, tulya yoge iti visheshanam, this is praikam, that is rarely used. Anyatrapi bahuvrihi samaso bhavati. So, with this sutra, we will come to our refrain. Om sahana vavatu sahanau bhunaktu saha viryam karavavahai tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.